A Tuesday night Week 3 meeting at Vallecas between Rayo Vallecano and Football Club Barcelona. Rayo's new signing, James, was watching on from the stands. Barcelona's new signing, Dani Olmo, was registered and on the bench. Olympic gold medalist Sergio Cameo was honoured before kick-off. And once the game got underway, it was the home team who began brightest. Rayo played with real energy from the first whistle and were very much on top for the opening 30 minutes or so. There were some early appeals for a penalty, a clash between Lamine and Isi, nothing given. Rayo came into this match with 4 points from 2 games, a win away at Real Sociedad, followed by a draw at Getafe. So this was Rayo's first home game of the season, and the crowd at Vallecas were in fine voice, and their team was giving them plenty to cheer. Isi Palazón pulled one shot wide, and then there was a fine move. Ivan Baliu headed forward for De Frutos. He cut the ball back, and midfielder Unai Lopez scored the first goal of the game. A very tidy finish to make it 1-0. Unai was playing his 200th match in La Liga and was able to convert this assist from De Frutos, firing beyond Ter Stegen, and giving Rayo the lead against Barcelona, just as he had done in this fixture last year. Inigo Martinez had a presentable chance on 20 minutes to equalise. He fired his effort straight at Dani Cardenas. Barcelona, on their last 3 visits to Vallecas, had failed to win. 2 defeats and 1 draw. Not since 2018 had they won a league game here. And they had to come from behind. Slowly, as the first half progressed, they began to improve. Ferran Torres sent one effort over the top. And then it was Lamine Yamal with a powerful drive. He was looking for his 2nd goal of the season, having scored from distance against Athletic. Barcelona with 2 wins from 2 ahead of this game. A come-from-behind win at Valencia, followed by a 2-1 home triumph against Athletic, in which Lamine had scored. So Barcelona were looking to make it 3 wins from 3. Rayo were looking to double their lead. Alvaro found Cameo. He took his time, eventually teed up Alfonso Espino, and the Uruguayan hit the target. Hansi Flick had made just 1 alteration to his starting lineup. It was at left-back. Gerard Martin started ahead of Balde. At half-time, Flick made a change. He brought on Dani Olmo on for his Barcelona debut. Within a minute, he was making things happen. He very nearly won a penalty. His introduction completely changed this match. Barcelona suddenly were a different outfit altogether. They were creating frequent chances and beginning to dominate, with Olmo at the heart of things. And they should have equalised through Robert Lewandowski on 50 minutes. A really good cross and a really good move. In it came from Rafinha. Lewandowski couldn't quite nudge home his 4th goal of the season, so Rayo remained a goal up. But there was a very clear sense of the momentum shifting Dani Olmo pulling the strings. Rafinha hit this free kick just wide. Some of the Barcelona players were appealing for a corner. Another wonderful piece of play from Olmo. He sent it up the line for Lamine. And it came to Pedri. He found Lewandowski, who fired wide. It was an outstanding debut from Olmo, who gave a second-half masterclass for Rayo. Sis and Mbaba came on 10 minutes after half-time, and here Olmo hit the crossbar with an extraordinary strike from distance. It was very nearly an astonishing goal. Pedri did find the equaliser just before the hour mark. Teed up by Rafinha, and the midfielder showed real composure with his finish. He initially had driven forward, sent it wide to Rafinha. The Brazilian cut it back, and once Pedri had controlled the ball, he had the composure to pick out the bottom corner. A very good equalising goal for Barcelona. Pedri with his first goal of the season. Enteka and Gumbau then came on with 25 minutes remaining. And just moments later, midfielder and captain Oscar Valentin went down, having twisted his right ankle. And so he was replaced by Pep Chavarria, which meant that Adrien Barber took up a slightly more central role. Barcelona continued to dominate, and they thought they'd gone 2-1 up. Robert Lewandowski found the back of the net on 72 minutes. He thought he had his fourth goal of the season. Great scenes of celebration. Abdul Mumin booked in the aftermath, but the goal was disallowed. Jules Koundé had won possession, but in doing so had trodden on the toes of Chavarria, and so after an on-field review, Sotogrado disallowed the goal. It remained 1-1. This was awkward from Mbaba. With 11 minutes remaining, his effort bouncing just in front of Ter Stegen. And then Cubarsí with a chance. He headed down and Florian Lejeune was able to clear. Time was running out for both teams to try and find a winning goal. But Barcelona found it through Dani Olmo in style, with 81 minutes on the clock. A wonderful assist from Lamine Yamal, and Olmo was able to mark his Barcelona debut with not just a goal, but a winning goal. Enough to secure all 3 points and put Barcelona on 9 at the top of the table. An outstanding finish from the new signing, back at his boyhood club after a decade away. There was a good chance for Isi, who was onside, with 3 minutes to play, but his initial control let him down. And there was then an injury for Pedri, caught by Pathé, who was yellow-carded for his challenge. And Pedri was replaced by Fermín López. The final, well, the penultimate alteration from Flick. In minute 93, 17-year-old Marc Bernal hit the target with this effort from outside the box. And then there was drama very late on. First of all, though, some bad news for Barcelona as Bernal picked up an injury after this clash with Isi. And he seemed to be in serious discomfort. And Rayo had a wonderful chance to equalise. Gerard Gumbau with the cross. And in the centre, Randy Nteka couldn't finish. So Barcelona held on for all 3 points. They came from behind at Vallecas to maintain their perfect start. 3 wins from 3 under Flick. And a dream debut for Dani Olmo. It finished Rayo 1, Barcelona 2.